Flory Models daily vlog. Here we are on Thursday the 17th September 2015, and as always Thursday is kit review day. So I've got 3 reviews for you done today. First of all, we've got, which one was first? It's the de Havilland Sea Hornet. Okay, so obviously we've been looking at mosquitoes. You can see the line through it, through and through. Quite a basic kit, not a lot to it, I must admit. A little bit disappointing, some of the details here, there and everywhere, but generally looks to be a very nice kit. I don't know how accurate it is, because I must admit I don't know the Sea Hornet particularly well, or the Hornet for that matter, but it's quite nice to see Trumpeter bringing along the sort of, you know, after the war type props and things like that as they've been doing recently. After that, we came up with Interstellar. If you've seen the film, you'll know this one well. This is the Ranger, which is the sort of survey vessel that they go off in. Something that's really nice to this particular kit is you also get the 144 with 2 Interstellars back to back, which actually will fit on a 144 scale Saturn rocket. Now, I know we didn't see too much of it in the actual film, if you've seen the film, but it generally just gives you a little bit extra, a little bit of a bonus in the actual kit, which I thought was really nice. But generally it's typical of Mobius. It's not brilliant, it's not detailed, it's not crisp, it's not refined. It is what it is. It is a good starting base. So what you've actually got here is the entire external of the Ranger. There's no internal details, you don't get any glass with it, so all the black work you're going to have to do, you know, for the windows is, as I would do, and I speak about it in here and talk you through it, is to go through black, gloss black, and then I would lacquer it, let it all dry, and then I would actually mask that, then build it, you know, afterwards. And that way you unpeel it and you've got those, you know, great windows. Or you could go down the other option and physically open them all up and everything else, but you don't get any internal detail with it. It is just the external. But actually, for something that is, you know, not exactly mainstream, you know, Interstellar the film, I don't know if it's that big a hit, but it is nice to see that Mobius have got in there and obviously done the licensing with them to actually produce a kit like it. Otherwise it would have just been the resin garage type kits available. So as I said, something a little bit different. I love stuff like that, so that's why I went out and got that one. But as I said, have a look at the review and you can see all about that one. Last up was the actual Trumpeter Fencer. Again, you know, everybody knows I'm a big Russian fan. I love the Russian heavy weathered look, you know, the chip, the dents and everything that goes in with Russian aircraft. Absolutely fantastic. And to be honest, this is why this is down. This has been in bits up on top of one of my cabinets here for the last 3 years since we moved here. I got it down and it literally had an inch of dust on it. We dusted it off, and because of that I've done a short, and I say short, it's literally I think a 5-10 minute little video on cleaning your models and getting dust off of them, because obviously I couldn't show you, it was white, I'm not joking, it's white and silver, it's the amount of overspray got onto it, but basically how to clean it up. So we use literally a brush, some water after we've brushed it, dry brushed it and airbrushed it, then with a water technique and cleaning windows, we show about that. Then I had to put the entire thing together before I could review this kit. Back to the kit. As I said, this particular one had lots of problems, and we were all aware of those when we were actually doing the build of it. A lot of people were saying obviously the engines at the back, they're set in the wrong place, they were too far apart on this one, needed to be close together. So with our one we did FOD covers on it to fix the problem. This one is a better, it's not like this kit, it's not like a mini me and stuff like that. So all the errors and the problems and things I hated about this kit are not in this one. So it's not just a scaled down version, it's a brand new tool. The detailing is some of the best I've seen on a 1/72 scale aircraft. As I said, I don't do many 1/72 scale aircraft unless they're the big stuff, you know, so it comes out to be around about 1 foot long, but this thing is actually 1 foot long. It's a big aircraft, even in 1/72. You can see the 48 version here, you know, it's about the same scale as a 48 Jaguar, so it is a big kit. But little things like the wings join in, there's none of this rubbish of cogs, so making them working, it's none of that. You've got positionable flaps, you know, up and down, everything. And then just generally the way that the top halves, 2 halves go together. My bugbear with this is because you had to sandwich it and we had an awful joint between the two running down the actual center seam. Why it didn't have a plate on top, this one does. So absolutely, probably going to be my 77 scale kit of the year. It's stuffed full, that box. It is well worth it, and if you do like your Russian stuff, you're into that scale, then that's definitely the way to go. And even if, you know, this is the 48th one, you're thinking it's quite a large lump, go and do that one because it is an absolute gem. So you've got all 3 of those up on the site now, so you know, feel free to go and have a look at those video reviews and see what you think. Other things going on the site, obviously at the moment we're speaking quite heavily about how you would like the live show to go, the Tuesday night live show. Do you want to keep it as live, or do you like the new format where we actually recorded it during the afternoon? Okay, purely because of an audio problem and everything else like that. From my point of view, because a lot of you have messaged me saying it depends on how much work it costs me, it's going to take me a little bit more work to do the recorded version or the almost live show than obviously it does the live show. The live show, just that's it and it's done. But I don't mind, that's what I do. You know, as long as you guys are getting the best possible quality that we can give you here. I don't like to take shortcuts. I don't want you getting upset, and then obviously, you know, some of you did get upset and there was comments in the forum saying it was unwatchable with the audio problems we were getting and all those things like that. So from our point of view, I'm just trying to give it to you as best as we possibly can, and I'm just trying to work out all the best ways of doing it. Technology for this stuff is still in its infancy. As good as the internet is, it's only as good as the connections in between myself and Steve and myself and you guys as well, because we are bouncing the signal all around the world, especially if we get Hans in, things like that, and it's having to go to the States and back and then back again and all those things. Obviously it's going to take time to get them sorted, so you're not going to get a full quality HD crystal clear sound, but you know, you do have the thing of it live, so you can interact with us. When I was saying about having a tub with all your questions in, it was just the thing is that we had loads of questions put to us after we would have finished recording on Tuesday afternoon, and I did say we would use those and carry those over. So you know, we could have a tub down there, or if you're around, you know, we're going to be recording it on Tuesday afternoons, then you can get those questions into us and we'll try and answer them live. But it is that little thing, you know, it's personal, it's up to you. Some of you prefer the live show and all its little quirks and things that go with it, and having that direct interactive. Some of you never watch it live, so it doesn't make any difference, but hopefully we've shown you both ways now. You can then go off and decide exactly what you'd like to see, how you'd like to see it progress and everything else like that. So I'm going to run that poll literally till Monday, and then on Monday we'll stop it. Whoever wins the poll, that's how we're going to do the show from now on. So you've got basically all this week to sort it out and go through with that one. So there we go, that's about it for today. Thanks for joining us, and I'll catch you all tomorrow.